I'm getting ready to take the long dirt nap.
Good evening. Wait a minute. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My internal body clock is no longer a clock. It has been replaced with Swiss cheese. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know anything. Dude, I just work here. I just work here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey Vigsley, how you doing? Enjoy your work lurk, if it is possible to enjoy such a thing. It's good to see you, buddy. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm always sleepy. The first one of the stream, guys. First one of the stream. So we'll be doing my nails today, and which I haven't done in like 2 weeks. I didn't do it at all last week because I wanted to do it on stream, and then the week just kept going, and I kept not streaming. I did well, Hog. Thank you also so much for the lurk. I hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you're having a good Monday. I was saying something. 350 times. Going strong. Going strong. But yeah, we're doing stuff and things today. I have an excess of saliva, which is not pleasant. I also have a cute cat, which is pleasant. Cute Toby. Boop. He really likes to just clamber all over me first thing in the morning when I'm at my desk, which is annoying because that's when I'm recording videos. So if anybody watches my YouTube channel, you may have heard the odd dialogue where no camera on YouTube, just my voice in the game, and me just going, Toby, Toby, I can't. Toby, please stop doing this. Toby, please. Please, Toby, please. Because I plead with my cat on a regular basis. And this morning, he came for a cuddle when I was still in bed and did the wonderful, wonderful gift of sneezing on my mouth. Not in my mouth was fortunately closed, but I just got he was like 2 inches away from me and he just sneezed all across here, and I'm just like, why? Why, Tobes? Why? That was gross, but he is very cute. He is the cute one. I'm something else. I'm not the brains of the operation. Neither of us are. We've maybe got 2 brain cells to rub together on occasion. And even then, one of them is on vacation. Generally, one of them is on vacation. Doing something or other of which I am not privy. To which I am not privy. I still know how to English on occasion. Sometimes I do words good. And I just seem to be very aware of I'm doing that thing again where I'm just stupidly aware of what my mouth is doing. A little bit too aware, so it feels like I'm slurring a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna take it easy today. Because I've already had to pop a painkiller because my head was just like... I woke up all groggy and then Toby was climbing all over me. I had a nice lunch though, so that's something. I had a good lunch. And I've done everything I need to except do my dishes, so we'll do those later. I don't know if it's going to be a very long stream, but I do want to do my nails. And if possible, I do want to finish a little to the left. Campervan broke down, and yeah, I'm gonna keep using that pun. Because it's a game about a campervan, and it bugged out, so it broke down. But yeah, so I'm probably not going to continue that. And there's stuff and things to talk about, but we'll do that another time. I gotta switch this thing on. Hey, nail time. Nail time. Nail time. I don't know why I'm suddenly so aware of my mouth when I'm talking. Doing these streams. I don't know when that happened or why. Well, I know when it happened. It was... When was that? I think I've done this color recently, but it's a good color. Did I mix and match? I think I mixed and matched. Not that it matters. I'm doing my nails. Yeah, this is the week I've just got to get through. Because this is the week where tomorrow I had the wonderful task of going to the dentist to get my filling replaced, not repaired. It is beyond repair. The whole tooth has to be hollowed out and the whole filling has to be redone. So I have that to look forward to tomorrow. And on Thursday, I am, of course, taking Toby to the vets to get his vaccinations, and I'm not really looking forward to that because Toby doesn't like going to the vets. He doesn't like being in the cat carrier. Doesn't like the strange, smelly building that I have to take him to. And I don't particularly like it either because it's strange and it's smelly, and my sense of smell isn't nearly as good as Toad's. So to him, it just smells of pure, unadulterated animal fear. And I have to fork out like a tenner just for the taxi because it is way too far away for me to walk, especially carrying a cat carrier with a cat in it. And then it's like an obscene amount of money to actually pay for the vaccinations, which someone would argue I don't actually need to give him because he's an indoor cat and he only goes outside to go to the vets. But he started out on the street. He was on the street for like 3 months, and he's a little guy, and he had that mouth infection. So now it's just like, no, what if like he's carrying something or other that's gonna kick him in the teeth later in life? I want to like cover all our bases and make sure he lives a long and happy life. So vaccinations once a year. So it has gotten to the point now where I am only taking him to the vets once a year, so that's good. I don't think I need to do 2 coats of this, but I think I'm gonna anyway. But we'll leave it a little bit. Give it a little bit of a chance to dry. And no, I still don't have a UV light to dry my nails. To dry my nail polish, I don't have that. Oh my gosh. I think good evening starting stream today. That's how tired I am, but honestly, I was so tired last Monday that I spent most of the day double backing on myself and thinking it was Tuesday. To the point that it was like 10:30 p.m. and I was like, I showered this morning. I don't shower on Mondays. I shower on Tuesdays. So I got up last Monday and thought, it's Tuesday, I'm going to take a shower. And then the rest of the day, I didn't realize until like last thing that I really did get my days muddled. I'm not supposed to shower on Mondays. I managed to like fit everything in that I needed to. But I'm very like particular with how often I wash my hair and when. Because if I wash it too much, it starts to like get really, really fine and fall out. So I didn't shower again until Thursday. Because normally I would shower Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday nights. That's how often I shower. It's just the thing that works out the best for me. And so I went like 3 days without a shower. That was annoying. It was just like, I didn't even realize until the end of the day that I just woke up and thought, it's Tuesday today, even though it was not. Right, so stream last Thursday when I was like, come, I'll explain everything that's going on, and all I really talked about was how blood test was fucking me up and I'm transitioning to new meds. And then we got distracted by anime and whatnot, and that was fine, but I didn't really talk about everything that I wanted to because I got super distracted and then super tired and had to go super sleep. But demo day will happen at some point. I don't know when, because I wanted to finish up Campervan, which was a bust, and then now I want to finish up A Little to the Left, which hopefully will not also be a bust, and then I want to do the sponsor stream for Kitty Builder, but I don't know when that's gonna be because filling tomorrow, then vets on Thursday. I might not stream Tuesday or Thursday because tomorrow I'm gonna probably have a numb mouth, and then Thursday I'm gonna have a doped up cat. It's just like a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But I'm just playing it by ear. Maybe we'll do the Kitty Builder stream on Friday. And Bayonetta will also happen at some point. I'm off next week. This month has gone by so quickly. It feels like I've barely been back. I think it's because I always take the first week off, so we've only had 2 weeks of streams, and I've been messed up because of the blood test and meds transition. I think I'm on week 4 of my transition of meds, and honestly the worst day that I had was last Wednesday. I haven't had anything that bad since, but I'm keeping my telly in here just in case. My mom says that she might have a spare telly for me, so I can have one in my bedroom and my living room, which would be really nice, because it means I wouldn't have to keep unplugging everything and moving it all around. Like, that would be nice. And I don't know what's going on with my self-confidence to the point now where it feels like my tongue is swelling in my mouth every time I talk on stream, but that's kind of what it feels like. I don't know why that's happening. I think it might just be stress. I've been very, like, subtly stressed the last few weeks, and I think it's just been, like, because I've had so many appointments, because I was sick, I had to reschedule a bunch of things, which, again, was fine, because I couldn't have done all of that in 1 week anyway. But it's just, like, little things, and I think what I'm mostly stressed about is the vets. I hate going. It's my least favorite place to go because it's Toby's least favorite place to go, and I'm responsible for him and his happiness, and he hates going to the vets, and it's always just like, the day I have to take him is always just like a big bundle of stress, and it's just, I think it's just affecting everything else. And once that's done and we've got through it and Toby is fine, I'll feel better. I will just feel better, and I won't be slurring so much and feeling like my tongue is swelling up. I don't know why it's happening. It's really annoying, and it only actually happens when I'm streaming. If I'm just talking to another person, it's not something, it just doesn't, this is not an issue. Yeah, I definitely am stressed because I'm on my period, and I'm not taking a break from my meds. I'm not taking a break from my birth control, but I have had stress periods in the past, so I think that's what that is. Which is annoying. I've led through my favorite pair of trousers, which was actually upset me so much I cried. And when I was like, why am I crying about this? The boy just went, hormones. Which was fair. But yeah, when I get stressed, CBSC, my hormones are always a bit out of whack, so that's why that happens. But I've talked to my doctor about this on a few times. It has happened, and they're like, yeah, that will just happen if you're like super stressed. But if I can like just get through this week, I'll be fine. To be honest, I'll be fine even during the week. It'll just be like little things, like the stress period, which I can manage. The weird tongue swelling thing that only happens when I'm streaming. It's annoying, but I'm not suffocating or anything, so that's good. 3 cheers for not suffocating. And the dentist I can handle. I can handle the dentist. It's just one more thing I need to do, and I'm just like, I'd rather just be at home watching YouTube. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Well, I do know why, but it's just really annoying. It's just really annoying. I would just like to not be tripping over my tongue. Is it maybe the headphones? I don't know. Maybe it's the headphones. But it is only when I'm streaming, because even when I was recording earlier, I wasn't tripping over. Maybe it's like stress and nerves. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't actually matter because it'll be fine. Like, I'm not in any danger or anything. It's just irritating. And these are coming out really nice. I love this color. It's such a good color. Yeah, I'll just do one hand and then I'll do the other. I used to like switch between them, but doing one at a time is much easier to follow. Just finishing my juice. I had a really nice lunch. When my mum came over last week, she brought me like really nice veg, and I had a stir fry, which was I I cut up some bacon strips and put that in, garlic, and like cabbage strips, tender stem broccoli. I had to chuck out my pepper because it had gone all goopy, because of course it had, so I didn't need that. And katsu curry rice. And it made 2 helpings, so I'll have some more of that probably tomorrow. Or I'll put it in a Tupperware container and put it in my freezer and save it for a day when I can't be asked cooking. I think that might be better, actually. Because then I can just like look in my freezer and go, wow, I have a really nice curry in here that I don't need to actually prepare, and because I can't be asked cooking, and this will cheer me up. Because I have a real problem with food, specifically with cooking. I don't like cooking. Like, when I'm in it, I'm like, this is fine. But building up to do it, I hate it. Like, if there is anything else I can be doing, I will not be cooking. Because I just find it a pain in the ass. It's time consuming, it's messy, and like so much cleanup afterwards. And then it's just like, oh, this made what, like 3 meals? That's 3 days. That's not worth it. It just doesn't feel worth it. So yeah, I don't like cooking. I find it a real chore to think of things to eat every day. Because I know if I have the same meal every day, my body will get sick of it, and then I'll have to think of something else and just do that, and I really can't be bothered. And I can't use stuff like HelloFresh because they don't deliver up here. They don't exist up here. If I could just buy like pre-made meals that weren't shit, that were like with fresh ingredients, I would. But I can't. That's another reason I want to move away. I'm thinking of the reasons why I want to move away. And yeah, being close to the both is definitely like high on the list. But I also do still really much just want to get out in the world. I want to be able to go to conventions without having to worry about ferries running and the extortionately expensive flights. Because I think to get from where I am to just the mainland, it costs like 250 quid. I could fly to Italy and back on that for some weekend deals about 5 times. And that's the thing is, I could do like weekend getaways for like a fraction of the cost it would take, because I don't have to get off this stupid island to get there if I didn't live on this stupid island. I keep calling this island stupid. It's actually a very beautiful place and there's like a lot going for it. I'm just outgrowing it. Not like, I used to think that I'd outgrown it like really quickly, but I'm sort of settling back into the groove of the place now that 2024 is over. 2024 was such a nightmare. But I'm like falling back into a routine. Not even back into a routine. I guess it's a revised routine. It's kind of like the old routine, but it's revised. It's more suited to how I am now, like what kind of a person I am now, because who I am now isn't who I was 2 years ago. Like, I like to think I've improved and bettered myself a little bit. There's still definitely a ways to go, but like, I'm feeling more confident in myself here than I have done in a long time. And it would just be really nice to eventually get a place on the mainland. But it's not something I want to rush. It's still definitely my goal to move, but it is not something I want to rush. That was the mistake I made last year. I was trying to rush into all of these decisions about like just leaving and like trying to take shortcuts. I don't want to take shortcuts. I want to be able to do it. Like, it's gonna take a while for our moving goal up there, moving fund, to like get to £1,000, but that's fine because it's not something I want to rush. And I still have all the money we've raised for that, both here and on Ko-Fi, or Ko-fi, or however that's pronounced, in my savings accounts. My savings pot and my ISA saver. Got it all. Haven't spent it on anything else, and I won't. It's all going to the move, whenever that may happen. Give it a few more minutes. But yeah, Bayonetta will probably happen after I get back from my week off, which will be, let's see, the week of the 7th of July. The week of the 7th of July. Yeah. I'm a bit nervous about playing Bayonetta because it's not a game I've ever played before. I've seen like other people play it, but not like the whole thing. It's a hack and slash. I'm good at hack and slash. Platinum Games' universally acclaimed action masterpiece finally comes to PC. Experience the over-the-top stylish action in 60 FPS at unlocked HD resolutions. The definitive way to play. Being bad never felt so good. Okay. Yeah, it looks like fun. I do. Yeah. But that won't happen until July now, just because I want to get through this week. It's in an open Discord. Goodbye, Discord. Go away. Yeah, just get the ding dang vet appointment done, and then I don't have to think about it anymore until next year. Next year. Yeah. I'm gonna change my catlet. I say my catlet. Toby's catlet on Tuesday. Thursday as well. Vets is at 2:15. That's gonna be a nightmare. That's gonna be a nightmare. Okay. Still a couple more minutes on this, and then we'll give it the gloss coat. I should talk about last Thursday. There was something I was going to do. Wednesday afternoon. Was it Wednesday afternoon? Maybe it was Tuesday afternoon. A beeping started out in the hallway outside my front door. Like every second it would beep. That doesn't actually bother me too much. It's kind of annoying, but it's also like, whatever. And then on Thursday I did that stream where I'm like, I'm really tired, I'm gonna go lie down. What happened shortly after that was that the beeping glitched out and just turned into one persistent high-pitched tone that didn't stop. Like, I recorded a little bit of it and put it in our Discord server with the warning, don't listen if you don't like high-pitched noises, because it was right outside my front door, which is literally just like round the corner from my bedroom door, just here. So it's not that far. And I called it in because I was like, I will not be able to sleep with that. And God, it was an absolute freaking, it was ridiculous. So I called it in. And I even like went outside, put my phone on speaker and was like, can you hear that? And they were like, no. It was too high pitched. It's too high pitched for them to even hear it. And I never actually said it's a high pitched tone. I was like, it's just a noise outside my door and it's really annoying. Can someone come fix it? And I gave them like my address and whatever. And it got to the point where like, I think they said it would take, I don't know. The first time I called them, they didn't say how long it would take, but I just lay there for like half an hour and I was like, okay, my head's starting to hurt now. And I was like trying not to focus on it. I was trying to just like watch YouTube, carry on with my day, and by which I mean lying on that bed because that's what I needed to do because I was so tired. And then I was like, okay, it's been 40 minutes. I need to call them and say, how long is it likely to be before someone comes? And the answer was 4 hours. It depended who was on call and who was closest, but it could take up to 4 hours. And I was just like, I can't, not for 4 hours. So I ended up just putting my headphones on. That dampened it a little bit. Sorry. And listening to the Shiki soundtrack, because I was like, that's there. I can just listen to this. It's nice music, and it's sort of on the same spectrum of sound as the noise, so I won't notice the noise as much. Yeah, ouch. It was like, ugh. I was just like, what if I can't hear my buzzer go when the guy comes to fix it? I always hear my buzzer. My buzzer is a sin against humanity. It's the worst sound. It's not the worst sounding thing ever, because, to be honest, if I had that thing going off all the time, like just a persistent that thing ringing, I would probably murder somebody. Because, good lord, I can't without. I can't with loud noises, and I can't with high-pitched noises. If you, like, present me without warning with a sudden high-pitched noise, someone's getting decked. Because I can't deal with that. Cannot deal with that. Woo, okay. Luckily, it did not take 4 hours for the guy to show up, but it was the stupidest fucking thing. Didn't buzz me. I did hear it. I buzzed them in. And I was like, okay, I have to go down and actually see him, because what if he can't hear it, like the lady on the phone, and I am just imagining this? I don't think I am, but what if I am? And I was like, on my way out, and I was like, oh, it's after 5, button's not gonna work, I'm gonna need my key. So I went back, got my key, and by the time I did that and I got out on the stairwell, there was nobody in sight. I buzzed the guy in, but he wasn't there. And the next thing I know, I just hear a van speeding away. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? So I was like, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to see if there's even a van there. There was, but it was not for the company that manages my out of hours problems. And on my way out, I bumped into my downstairs neighbor. And with the beeping, I just sort of looked at her and said, you can hear that, right? Because I was still like, what if only I can hear it? And she was like, yeah, I can hear it. Better than the beeping though. And I'm like, no, it fucking isn't. No, it's not. I cannot stand this. I need it to stop. It feels like my ears are going to start bleeding. Because it was like really high pitched. There were moments when I would move and it would sort of change in a spectrum of sound to whether I could hear it a little bit or hear it a lot. I feel sorry for any dogs in the building. Bearing in mind my downstairs neighbor has 2 dogs. And it was just, I just ended up sitting outside on the wall. Called my boyfriend because I was just like, I need to talk to somebody about this. This is so fucking ridiculous. Like, and then I called up the line again, the out of hours people, and was just like, I don't know what's just happened. I buzzed the guy in. I came outside, and then he's just gone. What? What the hell? And they were like, okay, I'll call them back. I was like, thank you. So the guy did come back. It was the case of, I buzzed him in, he'd heard the noise, and then just been like, oh, it's the fire alarm, which is kept in a locked door, behind a locked door cupboard door, in the stairwell. I don't have the key for it. I gotta go get the key for it. So, he heard it, and was just like, gotta go get the key, left, door shut, got in his van, drove away to go get the key for it. And then he came back with the key, and I was like, yeah, you could have said something. I don't think he was expecting me to come out, because it wasn't like a problem that was in my flat, it was in the stairwell. But because I'd been like, am I the only one who can hear this? I had to go out and ask. And then he was just like, go on. But yeah, he came back and I was just like, I'm sorry, I did kind of call up the people and kind of complain about the fact that you just drove away without saying anything. And he was just like, yeah, I know, they called me to ask me what was up. But yeah, apparently the beeping is just the building's fire alarm battery going out, and that, you know, fire alarms, when the battery goes out, it starts beeping to be like, hey, you need to replace the battery. And the horrible high-pitched tone was just a glitch in the system. And the guy was like, I can't promise it won't happen again, but if it does, just call us and we'll come fix it. And I was just like, thanks. Oh my gosh, my ears were ringing when it finally stopped. Oh my gosh, it was horrible noise. Horrible noise. And for just 7,500 channel points, you can join our Discord server and hear that horrible sound for yourself. It was terrible. Oh, jeez. What an awful noise. At least now I know that when it starts beeping, I know what it is, and I can just call them up and say, hey, I think the battery for the fire alarm in my building is dying, so can you come fix it or replace it or whatever? Because I don't want to ever let it get to the point where it's doing that tone again, because that was very much a first world problem, but it did feel like if it went on much longer, my ears were going to start bleeding. Like, my head hurt. My head was hurting after just like 40 minutes of that. And it is wild to me that people preferred that noise to the beeping. The beeping was just like, it's kind of annoying, I guess, but I don't really notice it. But I guess it's also like I'm really bad at actually doing my nails on camera properly. I'm really bad at it. Thanks for that hug, Will Hug Man. Hope you're doing alright. I hope work isn't being too stupid to you today. I can't hope it's not being stupid at all, because that just doesn't seem possible, unfortunately. But yeah. Loud noises, not a fan. Not a fan. That's the wrong button. There we go. Monitor's going down. There is significant stupidity, but not quite as bad as last week yet. Ooh. Well, fingers crossed. I'll do these ones because these will smudge. Fingers crossed. Most of the stupidity will be confined to today. I need to pee, which is a really bad thing to need to do when you've got wet nail polish on your hands. Especially since I peed 34 minutes ago, roughly. Damn it, I hate peeing, she says, and continues to hydrate. I didn't have much left of my juice, so I thought, might as well finish it. I accidentally bought orange juice with bits. I don't like bits in my juice, unless it's specifically a smoothie. Okay, I'm gonna let these dry, and then I'm gonna pee, and then I'm gonna do the other hand. And then we're going to play a little to the left. We're almost finished a little to the left now. I am a bit worried that I'm just going to suck at it and get real frustrated. But I just have to remind myself that I don't need to get frustrated. I can just breathe, think about it, and come back to it. And if I'm really struggling, I can just not play it again for a while. These are the things I need to remember. Someone who should definitely know better is asking if anyone is in the office tomorrow, when at least 2 of us are normally in the office on Tuesdays. I find people are very bad at remembering things. Something that made me really, really sad is that back when I was living at home, every Tuesday, ironically enough, I would go out to the learning shop to better my math skills for all the good it would do me. And every time I was on my way out, my older brother would ask, "Oh, where are you going?" And I'd say, "Learning shop." Every single Tuesday, he'd ask me where I'm going, and every single time I would answer, "Learning shop." And then it got to the point where I was like, why are you even asking me if you're never going to remember anyway? Which made me feel really bad, because he was just like, I was just wanting to show that I'm interested in what you're doing. And I don't think I said this out loud, but I distinctly remember thinking, quite rudely, well, if you really cared, wouldn't you remember where I'm going? It's the same answer every week. They're literally the ones that write the rotas, so know who's doing things which are office space. Do you ever have that thing where it's like something that you know, and yet, as like an opener, you ask the thing anyway? Maybe not you personally, but I'm sure you know people who do that. I feel like that's what's going on here. It's like they're trying to like, I guess the word is they're trying to be ingratiating. They're like, I don't know, just trying to be social, which there are easier ways to do that and better places. But yeah, no, they're not. Okay, they're just being stupid. Gotcha. I genuinely don't understand that. I think we literally wrote the rotas. We know who's in the office on what days, and yet they're asking who's in the office. Oh, that actually makes my head hurt. That makes my brain hurt. People are stupid. Why are people so stupid? So one of the worst things on Twitter the other day was just somebody like saying, "Oh, I found my grandma's old recipe. I'm gonna use ChatGPT to translate it. Translate it. Translate it." It was in English. It was in legible English. It was just cursive. We have reached an age where people can't read cursive handwriting, and they're using AI to translate it for them. What is the world coming to? Is it best as forgetfulness, in which case they shouldn't be working on the jobs? No, they shouldn't. And honestly, if you can't read cursive, go back to fucking school. Jeez. Also, just learn to handwrite things. I will never write a first draft of a story in word processor. I will handwrite that shit. I will handwrite that shit. That's why people keep buying me notepads, which is funny because I haven't written anything in 2 years. But I still can read cursive. And even if I couldn't, I wouldn't use fucking AI to read it for me. Does feel like people are just getting progressively stupider. There is so much technology that exists now that isn't for the ease of humanity, it's for the laziness of humanity. There is so much technology now that is just making people stupid. I thank God I'm not one of those people. Jeez. I'm definitely stupid in some respects, I'll own that. But I know how to read cursive. I know that AI art is theft. I know it's plagiarism. I also know it's like ridiculously taxing on like the electrical grid or whatever. I might not know the technical details of it, but I know it's not good. Like, I know AI can help with some things, but not with making art. I know that war is stupid and rarely ever serves any fundamental purpose. It's basically just a pissing contest. I know that trans rights are human rights. And as Markiplier of all people once put it, you can't define trans people out of existence. They're here, and they deserve consideration. I also know that the death of physical media is not something we can allow. Because if it's all on the cloud, then when the cloud goes down, we lose everything. Putting all our eggs in one basket is dumb. Good God, I don't want to live in a world where everything is digital. I really, really don't. It's utilitarian to the nines, and I hate it. I want books. I want physical art. I want physical media. As everything goes digital, what is the point of museums? Galleries. If we can just upload everything to the cloud, what is the fucking point? And I just really don't want people to see it that way. Keep going to galleries, keep going to museums, keep making physical art. I will never own a Kindle. Ever. It's not to say I don't see the value of a Kindle, but I just want to be one of those people who keeps physical media alive. Because I don't like Kindles anyway. I don't like looking at screens all the time, which is a hilarious thing for a frickin' content creator to say. But I don't. I like books. I like the paper. I bet you anything, Kindles don't smell very good. And say digital media has been good for independent games. Like, I find Steam a lot easier to navigate than GameStop. I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't have space for all the games that I own on Steam in real life. Did I do the gloss coat for this hand? I actually don't remember. I think I did because the lid's not on. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, stretch, guys. Time for a stretch. Oh, the other thing is I got the stain out of my shirt. This is the blouse that I wanted to wear like 2 weeks ago or whenever that was. I forgot to pee before doing my other hand, because of course I did. That was silly. Whoopsie doopsie indeedy. Well, clearly I wasn't desperate, so it doesn't really matter. Sleepy. Let's do. Ad break will be popping up shortly anyway. We're a bit annoyed the nail on this finger broke today, so it's gone all short, but whatever. This is my favorite piece from the Night in the Woods soundtrack. I feel like now would be a really bad time to do the second gloss coat on this hand, so yeah, I'll leave it until the ads come up, and then I'll go pee, then I'll finish doing my nails. Because I do need to pee. Not like super desperately, but I gotta go. Dancing is not helping me need to pee less. I'm getting sleepy. I've been dancing too much. Doing a nice stretch. We do run a 3-minute ad break every hour to support this channel. If you'd rather not get ads, please consider subscribing, because every little bit helps. You won't miss anything, so you always go on break, but it would be really, really nice if you did, and you get exclusive access to our emotes. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime to subscribe for free. And always listen to the back bar. Don't forget to stretch, hydrate, and check your posture. Tobes says so. Tobes with a gun. He's a man on the edge or a cat on the edge. Alright, we're gonna go on break and I will see you guys shortly. See you soon. I've done out a turn. Hello. Not even sure that's the right thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi. Have you met me? I never know what I'm doing. On the subject of never knowing what the fuck I'm doing. One second. Oh, hey, Debs. I'm a Dumbo. That's all I gotta say about that. Back in a sec. First, I spill oat milk on my shoe, and then I pick this bottle up by the lid that is not secured. So I'm a dumbass. Remember what I was saying earlier about how I'm not stupid? Take it back. Well, I know I'm not doing this where you can see it. Thanks. Well, Hogman, appreciate it. And when I have a hand free, I'll send you one back because I feel like you might need one dealing with dumb work stuff. You know, I used to consider myself observant. I even had it on my CV until one day I walked into a shop to hand in my CV with observant written on it. And the first thing the woman asked me was, "Are you here about the job?" And I couldn't say what job. So I just said yes. Without knowing anything about what the job was. And gave her my CV. And on the way out the door, I had another look. And on the door that I opened was a sign that said, "Help wanted." So after that, I was like, yeah, I don't think I can call myself observant. I thought I was because I'd watched a bunch of detective shows and could notice small details and shit like that. But those details were there to be noticed. And it was something I was like actually focusing on. If it's out in the world and it is a sign on a door, I'm not gonna bloody see it. But it's not in my purview. Okay, nails done. Nails done. Not dry, but done. Depends on the observational skills required, to be fair. Yeah, that's true. And smudged it. Dumbo. Great big outer space Dumbo. So, video games. I shouldn't be allowed to move. Stop. Stop. I was like, done the coat, not even gonna wait for it to dry. Just do it. Do everything else. Put the camera away. I shouldn't be allowed, guys. I shouldn't be allowed. I am a disaster. I'm a disaster. Right, and I did say I would do this. Because, boy, am I very good at forgetting this kind of stuff. There you go, buddy. There's just drops of my clear polish everywhere now. And there already was one on this desk. I cleaned it up and now there's another one. The thing is, it's really hard to clean up nail polish after you've done your nails without then smudging the nails you've just done. Because it's too easy to get nail polish remover on the nails you've just done. And then all of your good work is dead. Like your dreams. Jeez, that was rough. Alright. Let's play a game. Oh, what is this cable doing? It's ruining my life is what it's doing. A little to the left. Okie dokie. Music is fine. We'll leave the music on because I remember the game music annoying the pants off me. I haven't updated my CV in like 5 years. I should probably do that. Huh. Daily tidy? No. It's gaining speed. It didn't do this last time. It's cool though, seeing it all laid out how much I managed. I think you said last time, well, that there's 5 chapters total. So I think we got up to chapter 5, maybe? Yes. Or at least into chapter 4. Okay, that's great. How do I actually... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I just clicked on levels. I'm a doofus. That was cool, though. Okay, I can move these guys around. Turn that down, the buzzing's annoying me. So what can we actually interact with? You can sort of move the web, like tiny bit. No, it's moving itself. Okay. Cool. Oh, I see. It's a different shade of green. Great. Great. That was a bit that was a bit dark. Near Earth Organizer. Fire. Oh, that's a cool effect. I like that. Oh. No, other way, other way. Okay. Sure. I don't know why when I went down here the first time it ended up there, but sure. I didn't say anything during that. I was too baffled. Okay. Interesting. The horse is the only one that has the right background. The right shadow. Oh! You can move the shadows. Then I think it's like value? Oh, how'd that happen? The shadows in the background of the clock lined up with the hands at a specific time. I thought that's what it was, but the first time I went 5 minutes too early, so it hit 3 p.m., but nothing happened, so it was 5 past 3. What am I drawing here? Okay, they're now stuck. I'm not seeing anything. Ah. It was a cat. Cat. Is there another? There is another one. Oh, little tootsies. I mean, there must be something down here. Oh, there you are. Oh, the other ear. Cute. That was very cute. Thanks, kitty. There we go. Because the hourglass would have kept draining. Oh, hell of a ding. Oh, kitty. What a cute kitty. I'm so confused. I don't know how to get it to go in this one. That will just put it back. That one. Okay. Wait, that's fine there. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Great. I'm actually amazed I'm getting through this with how obscure half the puzzles are in this. I'm guessing I have to make them the same height. Okay, you're the smallest. How tall do you get? He's still going. Okay. There we go. I don't know what the other one would be, so... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Why are you like that? Okay. Oh, goodness gravy. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. That's what the mirror's for. I still don't know how to get this up there. Because it won't rest on anything. This won't open. I'm confused. Can anyone in chat help me with this one? So I get what it wants me to do, but I just don't know how to do it. Like, everything kind of like locks into place except for this bloody thing. Which is apparently meant to go here. And I'm supposed to open this, but don't know how. I am confused. I'm doing a confusion. I don't think you can open while it's directly in place. Well, I can't seem to open it at all. And these won't go any further that way. That won't go up. From what I remember, you have to see the full reflection of the box. Oh! Oh, that's cheeky. That's real cheeky. That's cheeky. Thanks, Whale Hog Man. That's real cheeky, and apparently I still haven't done it. Cheeky. Puzzle games, though, I have found, do tend to be quite cheeky. I'm pressing every single button that I can. Did I win? Oh, interesting. That's kinda cute. There's one missing up here, but I can't turn that off now. So the ones I got right are done. Right? I mean, I can't interact with them anymore. One is... does seem like one... God, I just have to put the lampshade back, seriously? Tidy 1,000 items, that's nuts. Kitty. Anywhere else I can pet Kitty? Ah. Sure. Oh my goodness. Cats are perfect. Look at that guy. No, hold on. Nope. Nope. Whatever. What am I doing? I'm in the way. Ugh. I'm in the way. The boy, the perfect boy who sneezed on my mouth. There we go. What a cute cat. It's the game paused while I was jumping scenes. Ah. Sneezing in his mouth is payback. I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. Can't do anything with this. What is happening? What? How long have I been able to pick that up? Being able to pick it up solves nothing. I get it, but also, fuck off, game. I'll take it. Okay. That was easy. I feel like this has just turned into like some kind of trip. What the fuck? Begging your pardon, game, but what the fuck? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I can only rotate them. Just count my blessings that the only dumb thing I have to deal with is video games. Yeah, I had a feeling. Great, love that. Love me some whatever the hell that was. I feel like the puzzles in this have kind of devolved into nonsense. Just wanted me to touch all of them? Why? It wanted you to get the one that was out of sync. It didn't look out of sync. All right. Sure. Oh, what have I done? Even bigger ones. Ah. Oh. Ah, okay. Nasty half-eaten sandwich. Keep accidentally highlighting stuff in chat. earth is happening? It does feel like this just evolved into some kind of fever dream. Why is it wobbling? Why is it all wobbling? Okay, so I didn't like anything of what I just did. Based on what? Great. Do have an ad break starting soon. I just kind of want to get through this. Come here, you fuck. Shall I snooze? Did you snooze? So I can pause this. Missed the timer. Okay. So ad break probably gonna start soonish. Great. I don't know why I'm finding this so stressful. I don't know what I'm doing. I did it, great. Okay, we're going on an ad break. that shouldn't have been stressful. Going on an ad break. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I've done a return. Hello. 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 Ooh, love a good purr sound. I did the playtest for Origament today, and the video is now up on YouTube. There's a cat in that that purrs, and it's great. That was a really nice game. Am I just about to get credits or something? Did I really... I really want to break, like, at the end of the game. That's freaking typical. But yeah, that was a little to the left. A game about a cat messing up your shit. And your pastor. Screw your pastor. But yeah, don't worry about missing the timer on the sneezing. It is what it is, as they say. Thanks for the GG. There were a couple moments there where I was like, I don't know if I can make it, guys. I don't know that I can do it. But you just gotta believe. You hear that? You just gotta believe. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Human beings really can't do anything if they put their minds to it, including silly puzzle games. Oh, Thanos is a great name for a cat. Cute Zara. But yeah. That was a fun game. Or Kevin Eric Caesar II. Or Lemon and Lime. Zoe. Dakota. Lola. What cute babies. Oh, look at Meg just lying in the flowers. Mav. Frodo. Beg pardon. Ilka and Argo. Oh, these are so cute. That was a really fun game. I'm sorry that the music annoyed me, that I switched it off and put my own on. But that was still a really good game, and I really enjoyed it. As confusing as it did get, and trippy towards the end, I did like that a lot. Oh, excuse me. Yawning is not indicative of my level of enjoyment of a thing, it's just indicative of how bloody tired I am all the time. Cute Toby. I gotta give him pets at some point. But yeah, I think we are gonna end the stream early. I would normally go for another hour or so, but since we beat A Little to the Left, I feel like I've done one Chio I have left is the stack of trades and the penultimate puzzle. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, that got very confusing towards the end there. Not bad, but confusing. And I am a very smooth brain person from time to time. What am I doing? Don't know. My eyes annoying me. Oh. Ouch. Now everything hurts. Whoa. Lab 42, great job. Oh, Ricky. Hi, Tobes. I haven't given you a treats yet, I know. Don't worry. How ironic that I missed that because Toby was in the way. You wanna get scooped? Because you're gonna. Oh, there's my soft boy. My soft sneezy boy. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. You're very cute and very soft. Oh, soft boy. Hi. Hi. I love this cat. This cat is the greatest. And this is on the same day that he sneezed on my mouth. I know he didn't do it on purpose. I know he's just a kitty cat. He's just a kitty cat. He's just a sweet little baby man. Sweet little baby boy. Yeah, we did it. We beat a little to the left. That's awesome. Again, don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow because I'm getting my filling repaired, which is blah. Annoying, but that was cool. Oh, look at this little, look at this little face. Look at that little face. Mwah. Oh, good Lord, Toby, you're so good smelling. Why does he smell so good? Alright. Let's pull up some cute person to raid. Let's do that. And hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. I can't say with any certainty whether I will or not. I cannot say it. Oh, we could read Pikuchi. Pikuchi's playing Silent Hill 2. It's apparently secret stream as well. So let's read Pikuchi. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I know it was a quiet one today, but honestly, that suited me and I'm still slurring a little bit. Once Thursday is done and dusted, I'm sure I will be fine. Everything levels out in the end. So, we'll raid Pikuchi, who's a pretty cool person. They're playing Silent Hill 2. And I will see you when I see you. I hope you have a great week. I hope for some of us that it doesn't suck as much as last week. And for the rest of us, I hope it doesn't suck at all. Well, to be honest, I just hope it doesn't suck. So, yeah. Okay. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Hi, Toby. So long. And thanks for all the foosh. Okay, bye.